Right, so let's put some content boxes on the screen and add some things to them. So if we go over to the rectangle frame tool over here, the one with the cross in it, or press F, and you should now be able to drag out a box, drag out another box. And you can see that it's snapping to my grid that's on there. Okay, just looking over here, this is the fill and the stroke settings for this box, these two boxes that we've just made. Okay, there's no fill and there's no stroke going around it. With them selected, with one of them selected, with the direct selection, with the selection tool, so we can see that it's selected because it's highlighted. It's got these little handles on it. I can change the size of it a bit. Actually, I'm just going to turn off this grid because it's a little bit distracting. And hide document grid. Okay, and let's stop the snapping. Let's stop now. Oh, no, it's off now. Okay, so we can see this box here. I can make these things snap to the guides. There we go, like that. And I'll just pull that one up, squeeze it in there. Okay, so if I wanted to colour these in, because they've not got any colour on them at the moment, I can just click on this little fill, double click here, and I can add a colour to it, like that. And if I wanted to add a stroke around the outside of it, I can double click on there, just add a black line around the edge, like that. And we can see up here at the top how thick that stroke is and what the stroke is going to look like. Okay, so if we turn this up, you can see it starts to appear a bit more, and there's different sorts of strokes that you can have going around. Some of them are useful, some of them perhaps might not be useful. Let's pop this stroke box open. The corners and the caps, the next thing that I wanted to look at. So I'm just going to zoom in on this. So I'm just pressing Command and plus a few times, and just move up so we can see this edge corner of this stroke that goes around the side. So it's set with this sharp angled corner here, but I can smooth that off with this round join, or I can kind of have a snipped off bevel join like that. Okay, we won't be able to see what the cap's doing at the moment because we're not using the right tool for that. But here again we can change the thickness of that line. Okay, and you've got the colour settings for it in there as well. Right, let's just go to this other box, and what we really want to do is put some content in the boxes rather than colour them in at the moment. So I'd like to put a picture in here. So with this box selected, we know it's selected because it's got these handles on it. I'm going to go to File and I'm going to go to Place, and on my desktop I have some images. Let's just change that view, a little drawing. Let's pop that in, and you can see if you move your mouse around this, you get in this little hand tool that turns up that allows you to move. See, in the center you can move the contents around like that. Okay, this is the same as going to use the direct selection tool on it, and you can see that you've got this kind of beige line around this image that's inside here, so you can move it about. What you can also do though is you can fit the image to the box. So if you control click on that box, and you've got fitting, and you can experiment with these different options here. Yeah, so there's this little person in that box. box, and let's just line it up again. Yeah, so you can see the difference between one size and the other. The actual size of the image and the actual size of the box that it's in. Yeah, I'm just going to extend that so that it fills the whole thing. Right. Okay. What you can also do is you can kind of load your mouse with a load of pictures and go and click, sort of drop them into different boxes. So if we make a few boxes like this, but once you've made a box, if you click, then it will think that you want to make another one the same size. Yeah, so there we've got 4. Let's just move all of these here, so they're all the same size as that one. I'll just change the size of that one. You can see these little helper lines that keep appearing just to try and line things up for you, which is really useful. So as I drag that up there, it's looking at the other sizes of the boxes and thinking, oh, he wants to make that size, or line that up with that, so that's really useful. So we'll drop in a few different pictures in one go into these 4 boxes. Okay, so I've not got any of the boxes selected now, so I just clicked away from any of those boxes. I'll go to File and I'll go to Place, and I'll select, I won't select that one because it's really big, so I'll select that picture, I'll hold down Shift to select these other images as well. That one, and that one. Okay, and I'll press Open. Okay, and now you can see that my cursor has these pictures loaded into it. Okay, so I'm going to hover over this one, put it in that box. I'll hover over this one, put that in that box. Hover over here, put that there, and I'll hover here and put that in there. Okay, and so now I'm back to right where I could go into fitting in here, and I could fit the content to the frame. Oh, and it's done something horrible to it. Fitting fill frame proportionally. Right. Let's move that. Oh, that's better. Let's do the same sort of thing with that one. That's what I should have been pressing. There we go, and I'll just use the direct selection tool just to move these pictures around inside these boxes. Okay,